Thank you for clicking on my YouTube channel. If you would like any text message coaching, make sure you look in the description below for the information to get in contact with me. You constantly seek validation from the outside. You are constantly seeking validation from outside sources. And it's hard for you to really accept who you are because so many people have not accepted you. So many people have not validated you. So many people have not chosen you, which makes you want to be chosen by others because you subconsciously notice that you did not matter to certain people. And of course, that does not mean, you don't matter at all, but you still get anxious. You still wonder if people are accepting you. You get anxious and worried if people are criticizing you, if people are judging you. You have always been on the stand. You have always been defending yourself. You have always been standing up for yourself in any type of way it could be. It could be telling someone that that they hurt your feelings, or they were wrong for what they did to you. And you have always been criticized for what you felt, how you saw the world. You were criticized for what you thought, and that caused you to not want to accept who you are. You looking so you can feel validated in others instead of looking for the validation inside yourself. You choose to try to find the light at the end of the tunnel still, but you easily get sucked back in because you have not you have yet to accept who you are, and it's like a forever ending cycle, and you want to feel validated, so you seek validation. And most of the times, you do not get that validation because you're coming from a place of scarcity. You have always looked outside of yourself for someone to tell you that you're worthy, for someone to tell you that you're interesting, for someone to say, hey, I see you, for someone to come up to you and validate you. And sometimes you do receive that validation. And sometimes, you don't receive that validation. And when you don't receive that validation, you start to feel a big sense of fear or anxiety, that you're not liked by a certain person, that this person doesn't like you. And you have a lot of internalized insecurities because of being placed on that stand. You have been cross-examined, you have been questioned for just what your point of view of life is. You have been gaslighted, ripped apart for exactly how you feel. You have never been validated for who you are or how you feel or what you provide to this earth and give to this world. And you have been criticized, and your downfalls have been highlighted. So you see yourself as the unwanted one, the one with the issues, and you wonder why others would even want to deal with someone like you. And that insecurity continues to amplify because you continue to try to find out who you are. And, you know, um, sometimes you find it in the wrong people or other people instead of looking into what you like and what's important to you. And you try to find acceptance, and you trying to find acceptance within. So you continue to go throughout life, no matter the pain inside of you. You always rise above the insecurities or turmoil inside of you, that you find ways to overcome obstacles in your life, and you find ways to become better because you decided to accept who you are, and you decided to let go of what others are thinking about you. You also decided to accept that others may not like you, to accept that others may judge you. They may even talk about you. They may not like you. And none of that should affect your confidence. And you realize that. And You became your own validation. You realize validation comes from within you. You realize validation comes from accepting who you are, accepting your energy, accepting your insecurities, accepting your thoughts and your aura. You decided to accept your fears and understand that you are still you, no matter if all of your fears manifested, no matter if everyone hated you, you will still be you and you will always be you. You decided to accept the unknown. You decided to accept the potential judgment of others, but you no longer sit on the stand. You removed yourself from the stand. You no longer have to be crucified or questioned or cross-examined for how you feel. You no longer have to be worried that you're on the stand. You no longer have to worry that everyone you walk past will criticize you or judge you or not believe you or put you down. You have removed yourself from that state. You're no longer in that courtroom. You are no longer being held in this court. And it's not a court of justice. It's a court to make you quote unquote normal. Your fate is no longer in others' hands. You no longer have to prove that you're a great person for others' validations. If others don't believe you, if others don't accept you, if others talk about you, if others put you down, you decided to say, you know what? I accept that. I accept that people may do these things and that it may even hurt. I accept all of the feelings that come with it. You have accepted the essence of God within you. You have accepted your fears. You accepted all of your worries. You accepted that you have to become acceptance. So when you walk past other people, you know that maybe these people may be judging me. That's what you may be thinking. You also may be thinking these people may be praising me or they may like me. And you accept that, but you decided that that still does not have an effect on who I am because I accept who I am. I accept my quirkiness. I accept the way I speak. I accept my ideas. I accept my view of life. I accept my nerdiness. I accept my sexiness. I accept my strong mind. I accept my strong spirit. And if others cannot accept that, that has nothing to do with you. You decided that you will still be you. And if they do not like you, that has nothing to do with you. And it may feel hurtful at that moment, but you know who you are. You know that I accept that people may just not accept me. People may try to crucify me. People may try to continue to crucify me and judge me and put me down. But that does not define who I am. And I accept that some humans may just judge other people. I accept that I'm chosen and my energy is way different than a lot of people around you, whoever is around. You are no longer on that stand. You are no longer being crucified. You are no longer being judged. You kept the faith. You kept the spirit inside of you, and you have a chance to accept who you are and live your life authentically you, because no other person's decisions or voices or opinions will affect you. You don't people please anymore to receive validation from others. You accepted that choosing you may cause you to feel upset inside. Choosing you may cause you to feel a little down because you have always people pleased. You have always pleased and did things for others instead of yourself. And you have accepted that if this person is upset that I am not pleasing them the way they want me to please them, if I'm not acting the way they want me to act, that is their problem. You have accepted who you are, truly, wholly, and authentically. And you have accepted and decided that others may not accept you, but I will still continue to accept me.